here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Across the 40. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. There's contact on the throw. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. There's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He made the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Throwing for his running back. Here's a target, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
And first down for the offense. Okay, ready?
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags with the throw. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
To the wideout. He's brought down at the 38. And that's a first down for the offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Hawkeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He manages their footing, and the extra point is up and good. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Catch made on the left side. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Iowa.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. An outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Ducks! There was no catching him that time. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. On first and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on first and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him about the 14.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out Out of the gun now on third down. That's a fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Graves. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught to the sideline, but just a short gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They go with a direct snap. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game, but it does set up fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hawkeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.